Welcome back. Health and wellness services are and really can be an important part of any community, but they aren't always as accessible to people of color. Right now, we're joined by Harry Evans from Heal Black Man, and I want to kick off the conversation by just first talking to you and asking what your message is for the Black and brown community when it comes down to health and wellness.
I would say that, we should have that on the forefront of our minds because, starting at our mental health on those side of things, it's the foundation of what we can give to other people. So, you can't give from an empty cup. And I think it's important to make sure that that cup is, full or on its way to that point.
Right.
So that you can, plant good seeds to other people.
Right, at least taken care of, right, and at least talked about a little bit. When it comes down to your role in the community, whether it be with Heal Black Man or just as an individual, how do you make sure that you have, workout plans, fitness conversations, health conversations accessible to people of color in Milwaukee?
Well, to start, I worked in health and wellness for 10 years now as a personal trainer, working with athletes and just like your everyday young professional. But during COVID, I kind of switched over into being a complete advocate for Black men's mental health because we're just conditioned to kind of hold things in, and that's definitely not healthy. And so introducing healthy coping mechanisms and just breaking down that stigma that we have to be this tough guy and not have feelings, but we're definitely human, and just breaking down that, the wall of being vulnerable and, tapping into that bravery, because it's a brave thing to do, to just be vulnerable and express how you feel. So that's what I'm working on with our Black men.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Now, when it comes down to kicking things off with Heal Black Man, was it difficult for you a little bit? Because like you said, it is a hard conversation to have. And I'm sure not everyone's like running and being like, let me be vulnerable first.
Yeah, it wasn't difficult, to be honest with you. I sat with the idea because I'm a little bit of an overthinker. So I had the idea for a pretty long time, but I sat on it for about 4 months. And I was held accountable by my wife to just go ahead and, take the step to have my first event and have those conversations, and then, pick apart like the things that I want to make better moving forward. But you can never move forward if you don't ever take the step. So she held me accountable to do that, and it was a very good turnout. I chose, good topics, and it was great energy. It started off from the first start.
Yeah.
Great.
People were showing interest, which means that it was needed in the community.
Absolutely.
How can anyone at home watching get involved with the organization?
I have a pretty high presence on Instagram, but every other Tuesday or twice a month, I offer yoga classes taught by Black men and attended by all Black and brown men. And we have a little bit of dialogue first, and then we enter that safe space. That's held at Everyday Studio, MKE, which is located in the Hyde House in Bayview. And then I try to reach for quarterly to have an event where we have like those good conversations, but September 8th is when I'm gonna have the first one of the year, due to like just all the good things that have come from me just taking that step. Yeah. So it's gonna be the first co-ed event, because last year I had a lot of women asking to be a part of these conversations, but I wanted to be able to protect the space for Black men to actually get them comfortable with being vulnerable, because the conversation changes when you bring a woman into the room, into the room. So I wanted to protect that, and so we're still going to continue to do that. It's going to be a panel discussion with mixed men and women, talking about things that we need to talk about just as a culture, and giving women the opportunity and men to see opposite sides of the spectrum. And then we'll have breakout sessions so that we can protect that space, and women can speak how they want, men can without interjection, and try to keep things, civil, and moderated by a therapist, so that we can, gain some common ground and leave with a sense of like togetherness, and not always, feuding in a sense. So if it's one thing that bugs me the most is like seeing women or men bash each other on social media, because we have enough of that going on. So
But
that's what
you're
I'm trying to do.
Holding that September 8th. You're
September 8th.
facilitating all of that, bringing us together, and the work that you're doing is amazing. Thank you so much, so much for being here. We're going to get it.